It's your boy, the girl, the one and only, Pai, here with a little bit of a different video. We're here walking along this street out in a lovely little town that I live in, a town that some of you might be familiar with if you are fans of zone streams. So some people might be a little more familiar with Daytona than others. Some might just know it for the memes. Others maybe a little bit more. So we'll give kind of a little bit of insight, kind of a summary. So Daytona Beach is located down here in Florida, kind of a little bit north of Florida, on the Atlantic coast. It's part of a Tri-City area. It's kind of the largest in kind of really three towns, but together they make up a city. Daytona is most well known for NASCAR and the lovely, quite noisy Daytona 500 race. Our journey is going to start a little bit closer to the ocean though, say the Daytona Street, Main Street Pier. Also within walking distance from where I live. But it's also, as they call it, the world's most famous beach. Primarily, it's the beach where the first races of NASCAR were held after the formation of the association. Now, the Main Street Pier is connected to the amusement boardwalk, kind of like a little amusement center coming right off of Main Street. There's some shops, some nice restaurants set up, but the heart of everything really is the boardwalk itself. Now this boardwalk obviously is on the beach. And here we are standing in a nice, lovely, and I could say lovely because it's fairly warm, midwinter day recording lovely people enjoying the sunshine on the beach. Because it's Florida. The pier goes out over the water, and when it's not too windy, there is fishing on the pier too. There's a couple of rides out now. Usually there's a lot more during the summer. The way it goes, they have them up and take them down when the hurricane season starts. It's also an arcade. But wait, not just one arcade. There's actually two arcades, both within let's say, a football field length away from each other, full of games, entertainments. You can just walk to them. At least I can from where my apartment's located. So, it's called the Main Street Pier for a reason. And that's because, well, it does go over the ocean and it is a pier. It comes right off of Main Street, Daytona itself. Back when the city was formed, Main Street was obviously the main street of the town. It isn't so much anymore because there's another route, I'll talk about in a moment, that was built and is a lot more prominent now. But this area still has its moments. It's got some bars, but there's a lot of empty venues on it, at least during most of the year. Because while most of the year it looks like this, nice, quiet, empty, there are other times of the year where it looks a little more like this. Bike-tober! And also in March, the aptly named Bike Week. Twice a year, when bikers from all over the country can bring their motorcycles, show off their kits, their hot hogs, the things that they've done. They close off Main Street, everything except for the motorcycles, so they can just parade them down, showing off their customizations, paint jobs, hit the bars, drink some alcohol, and generally have a good time during the entire length of the event. So just down the road from Main Street's another landmark that might be a little more significant to the old wrestling fans and also maybe you fighting game enthusiasts as well, the Daytona Beach Ocean Center. The reason I say it might be significant to you gamers out there is because the Ocean Center holds many events, one of which being the CEO fighting game tournament. And if you want to find out a little bit more about that, you can check out my old highlight reel where I happened to attend the first ever CEO to be held in Daytona Beach. Now, the last landmark on beachside before we head over to the racetrack is the Streamline Hotel. For those that don't know, this is the hotel where the people that formed NASCAR had the meeting that formed the actual association. And after that meeting, they had the first races along the beach, and the rest is history. Up until now, everything has been within walking distance, kind of in my area. To get to the actual racetrack, you have to take a long drive. I say long, it's about 10 minutes. On International Speedway Boulevard, which is a stretch of road that goes all the way from the beach down to the racetrack and even further out, going all the way over and terminating it in the next town over. Now, International Speedway Boulevard takes its name from the racetrack that it leads to, the Daytona International Speedway. A racetrack most famous for the race that it holds every February, the Daytona 500. It's hard to state just how colossal this speedway is. I don't have the exact dimensions, but as far away as I am in this clip, it's still just massive there. Across the road, there's plenty of shops and plazas and that kind of thing. But directly across from the entrance is the official NASCAR headquarters. And surrounding it is probably the newest plaza. Pretty sure it's the newest of the ones made. The Daytona 1 entertainment area, I guess. It's loaded with restaurants, some of the more big name modern stuff like PF Chang's. But there's also like a few smaller, lesser known shops, as well as probably the highlight, at least in my opinion, Game Time, which is kind of like Florida's own Dave & Buster's. It's got games, got food, arcade. This game no one's ever heard of. Just a whole bunch of cool stuff. And the food's not so bad either. And with that, this will bring our short, brief summary of a tour to a close. This is just a small taste of Daytona Beach. It's just something I wanted to share with maybe some of the people that have been following me for a while. And if you're not familiar with the town, this is a little bit more of what Daytona offers other than just the famous speedway. Hi, Pai here. Thank you for making it all the way to the end of the video. As you can tell, this video is a little bit different than what I've done in the past, and a video like this one takes quite a bit more effort than the other stuff that I've done before. If you like what you've seen, feel free to toss a subscribe here on YouTube, leave a comment, hit that like button, and let me know what you thought about the video. If you like what you saw and you really want to help support future videos like this one in the future, then feel free also to check out the official iPi Patreon. Currently, it is the best way to support not just this YouTube channel, but also Twitch efforts as well. And with that, I hope to see you around in the future. And also check me out on Twitch. We stream every Tuesday, and you can follow the official iPi Twitter for notifications on when new YouTube videos go live and when new live streams start on Twitch. Links will be in the description.